This mysterious urban legend is about Skinwalker Ranch of Utah. What sounds like an episode of Unsolved Mysteries is actually one of Utah's most famous, or perhaps infamous, historical sites. Full of strange crop circles, mangled livestock, UFO sightings, magical creatures, is actually one of Utah's most famous, or perhaps infamous, historical places. The 512-acre Skinwalker Ranch, also known as Sherman Ranch, is located southeast of Ballard, Utah. And it's haunted, at least according to Utah residents. Whether you believe in shape-shifting skinwalkers or the bizarre tales of cow mutilations, there are a few things you should know about the Beehive State's most magical property. It's gotten a lot of press across the country. Skinwalker Ranch, which was cloaked in mystery and surrounded by physical barbed wire until this year, was brought into the spotlight by History Channel's The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, and lots of people who heard of this place. A team of experts uses cutting-edge technology in the 8-part series to find answers concerning the unexplained phenomena that occurs on and around the ranch. The history is troubling. Terry and Gwen Sherman, the ranch's first proprietors, named it Sherman Ranch and lived there with their 2 children for up to 15 months before presenting their story, or, more accurately, stories. According to a 1996 Deseret News article, the Shermans were hesitant to discuss about the ranch's paranormal activities because "I don't know really what to believe about it," as Terry expressed it. The Shermans' experience was enough to convince them to sell the property after only 2 years. Robert Bigelow, the creator of Budget Suites of America and a UFO aficionado, was the buyer. He bought the property to use as the headquarters of the National Institute of Discovery Science, which he founded. According to UB Media, the ranch was sold again 3 years ago, but this time to an owner who preferred to remain nameless. A Utah real estate mogul called Brandon Fugel came out as the owner after closing all roads to the property, guarding the perimeter with cameras and fence, and trademarking the name Skinwalker Ranch. The claims are chilling. Strange lights on the horizon, perfect circles of flattened grass arranged in intricate patterns, strange impressions in the dirt surrounding their ranch, and a series of terrifying animal disappearances and mutilations were among the Shermans' experiences, which were documented in a 1996 article by Deseret News. There have been several reports of UFO sightings. The Sherman family divided the flying items into 3 categories, with sizes ranging from a little box to several football fields. Lights that floated or flew were also prevalent. Gwen Sherman said that a blazing light had once followed her car, and some claimed to have overheard men chatting in an unusual language from unknown locations. The sightings were frequently tied to missing or disfigured cattle, according to the Shermans. Terry Sherman discovered a cow dead in the pasture with a peculiar hole in the center of its left eyeball but otherwise undamaged with no trace of blood, according to Sherman. It was given that name for a reason. A skinwalker is a kind of harmful monster who has the capacity to turn into, possess, or disguise themselves as an animal, according to Navajo tradition. Although this shape-shifting beast may appear to be the stuff of mythology, the Shermans, as well as other guests and owners of Skinwalker Ranch, are convinced. Sherman saw an animal that looked like a wolf but was 3 times the size of a normal wolf shortly after moving home. Terry shot the animal at close range, but it didn't appear to be hurt, the bullets just bounced off, according to the History Channel. Following the sale of the property to Bigelow, a Skinwalker researcher claimed to have seen a large humanoid figure spying on the research team from a tree. The ranch's name comes from various sightings of shape-shifting monsters, despite the fact that it is located in Ute, not Navajo, territory. Scientists have weighed in. As part of the History Channel's The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, astrophysicist and data scientist Dr. Travis Taylor witnessed the goings-on at the infamous site. While Taylor dislikes the term paranormal, he agrees that weird and incomprehensible occurrences did occur at Skinwalker Ranch. Now what I'll tell you is that without a doubt, we have scientific tools that discovered and measured events that cannot be explained by human technology, he claimed in an interview with CinemaBlend. It's not just the ranch that's causing problems. However, while it is exciting to identify paranormal and extraterrestrial happenings with a specific location, the paranormal activities at Skinwalker Ranch don't stop once you leave the property. According to CinemaBlend, Utah's Uinta Basin has been linked to UFO-related activity and other strange incidents for more than 2 centuries. UFO-related activity and other strange incidents for more than 2 centuries have been reported in the area. Some reports of extraterrestrial activity in the area have persisted, including one published in DGO Weekly earlier this year in which Ryan Skinner and his girlfriend, Irena, claimed to have been followed by a hovering light that turned into 3 vague alien forms after they were approached. The incident occurred in the Uinta Basin, approximately 30 miles south of Skinwalker Ranch. This was not an out-of-the-ordinary occurrence. According to the Deseret News, Joseph Jr. Hicks, a retired junior high school science teacher who died earlier this year, investigated more than 400 UFO reports in the Uinta Basin since the early 1950s, according to the newspaper. Nobody knows whether or not the weird incidents at Skinwalker Ranch will continue in the future. Have you heard of any other urban legends in your hometown? If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear more urban legends, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.